I'm Sarah, and you obviously are interested in learning a little bit about HCG. Let me tell you that I am not a doctor. I am not a professional in the healthcare industry, but I am lucky enough to have been around the scene in the last few months as the idea of the homeopathic HCG has really hit my local market and exploded. And I feel like I work at a front desk in an office where I am inundated all day long with calls about what is this, and my neighbor's using the magic drops, what is this, because I gotta know about it. So in order to help me get off the phone all day long, I am doing this brief little blurb, and we'll put this on the internet so that you can look at it, and we'll give you a brief idea of what HCG is and if it's something that you want to pursue as a weight loss tool in your world. So the initials HCG stand for a long word for a hormone. That would be human chorionic gonadotropin, and it is a hormone that you and I produce naturally in our bodies if we're either pregnant or if we have malignant tumors. So the purpose of it is to help your body access your adipose fat, get the nutrition out of that fat, and feed either the baby or the tumors. So back in the 1950s, a medical doctor by the name of Dr. Simeon, working in Europe, came up with the idea of, what if we use HCG as a weight loss tool? And sure enough, he did a lot of research, and which is published, and came up with a protocol using injections of the hormone HCG in people in order to lose weight, and it was very effective. And in fact, that's been available to patients since that time. You can go to many medical doctors who will put you on a protocol with daily or weekly injections of HCG hormone, and it's going to be pretty expensive. It's going to be fairly inconvenient because if it's daily, obviously if it's daily, you got to go into that doctor every day. The other thing is that I don't know how safe that is. That hormone comes from out of the country. And so that's that. Well, in the last few months, the alternative care industry has come up with this idea of using the homeopathic HCG. And in the homeopathic, there's just a very, very minute, almost untraceable amount of the hormone, and yet the homeopathic has all the effectiveness, if not more so, of the hormone. So that's what we're doing, and it is pretty amazing. You in your body, you and I, have three kinds of fat. We have dermal fat, we have structural fat, and we have adipose fat. In traditional diets, our body is going to first, as we reduce our consumption of calories, our body is first going to draw from our dermal fat, and that would be like your fat just under the skin. So people who go on a diet, usually their face starts to look a little gaunt and sickly, and their rings will start to get loose. Your structural fat is referring to the padding fat that you have, and sometimes people who lose a lot of weight actually have sore feet because they've lost the padding in their feet hurt. And the adipose fat is the fat that is under the dermal fat, and that stores nutrition. It also stores toxins, and that is normally the last fat to go. So you have to diet for a while before you get to the adipose fat. Well, the great news about using the homeopathic HCG with our low-calorie diet is that it's going to go specifically and first to the adipose fat. So you are going to be getting rid of that immediately. You are going to lose from 0.8 to 2 pounds of adipose fat every day. It's amazing. So we encourage everybody to get a great digital scale. You can get a digital scale that'll measure to the ½ pound, or you can get one that measures to the 2/10. Even somebody the other day had one to the every 1/10 of a pound. We like those to the 1/10 of a pound or 2/10 because later on in the diet, a ways down the road, you might only lose 0.4 pounds per day or 0.3 one day, and if you've got that scale that measures to the half pound. They always round up, and we want you getting on that scale every day and looking down and going, oh, I'm losing. So we want that good scale in your house. We want you weighing every single day, and then you can do the skinny dance every day. So that's it. I'm trying to think of what else, just to give you that broad overview of what it is. We have a 23-day plan that you can do, or a 40-day plan. In 23 days, using the HCG homeopathic, you can expect to lose 15 to 20 pounds. In 40 days, you're going to lose 30 to 40 pounds. The 23-day cycle is going to take 2 bottles of homeopathic HCG. The 40-day will take 3 bottles. And I can tell you that when I say you're going to lose 30 to 40 pounds, I'm not kidding. We have so many people on this product, and it works for everybody. There's this very specific diet that we're going to give you the information for, and you follow that exactly. It's a very restricted diet. You're only going to be putting in 500 calories a day, which sounds like, are you kidding? How can I do that? But here's the deal. The HCG is going to put you in total appetite suppression, so you won't even be hungry. And the reason being, you know, you're only putting in 500 calories, but you're consuming, I don't know, thousands more as you get the nutrition out of that adipose fat. So you're actually, that's why you're full. You've got lots to eat. Some of us have more to eat than others. So we talked about the main benefit of HCG in that it is going to specifically target your adipose fat and put you into appetite suppression. Well, here's the really biggie. You know how in traditional weight loss, people will maybe sometimes do a really great job of dieting, lose a lot of pounds, and then it seems like it's only a month or two and they kind of boomerang back to that old weight. And that's a problem. So it's not very healthy either, besides the fact that it really is tough on the self-confidence. You know what? With HCG, here's what happens. We are going to have our hypothalamus retrained when we go through this whole protocol, so that at the end of this regimen, my brain has a new set weight, kind of my new homeostasis, so that I'm going to do either the 23-day cycle or the 40-day cycle. At the end of that, I will have my new set weight. Okay, and then for the next 3 weeks, I am going to add fats back into my diet. Then the next 3 weeks after that, I'll add back starches and sugars slowly. And there's a regimen in our literature that you're going to get when you start the diet that will tell you exactly how we're going to do that. But at the end of that whole time frame, my hypothalamus is retrained so that it recognizes that end diet weight as my weight. So in the future, when I have a big feasting day, like say I go to my mom's and eat 6,000 calories at Thanksgiving, my brain is going to know, I have to save that stuff for famine fat. I can just burn that all right off and I come right back here to my set weight. So basically my metabolism has been reset so that it's kind of like that of when I was 20-ish. So it's really amazing, and we've been using the HCG protocol with a lot of patients now over the last, it's probably been, gosh, we're running on almost 4 months we're entering into now. So we've had a lot of people who've gone through these different phases, and it works. It's pretty amazing. They maintain that weight after they're done. So we are very excited about it, and we're excited for you.